With the most distinctive eye characteristics, these two identical sisters were born in 2011 and became viral on the internet in just 4 years. Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. It's time to find out what has happened to them since they gained international fame now that 8 years have gone. On June 6, 2011, Megan and Morgan were born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Stephanie Boyd and Lovell Knight, proud parents, could not have predicted at that very time that their two girls would become overnight celebrities on the internet. These parents had no idea how much their child would stand out in a crowd, even though it was obvious from birth. But Mom Stephanie had a sneaking notion that these girls were something else entirely. The item that their stunning black complexion and sparkling blue eyes distinguished them from the other infants in the hospital nursery. Dark-skinned people seldom have light eyes, but those who do are seen to be extraordinarily attractive. According to scientists, blue eyes first appeared thousands of years ago in an unidentified ancestor due to a genetic difference. At first, all eyes were brown. Black individuals still don't often have blue eyes unless, like the twins, they have some Caucasian heritage. They had an almost hypnotic quality about them, as many who saw them in person described being attracted in by their unusual and singular beauty. Stephanie, Mom, was just another ecstatic mother wanting to brag to her friends about how adorable her daughters were. She began posting images of their everyday life on the internet for their friends, who then forwarded them to their own friends. Gradually, the virtual community, presently including both unfamiliar and intrigued individuals, began to expand. Nonetheless, the twins' fame continued to plateau. Then, on his social media profile, singer and tattoo artist Deontay Hunter shared a photo of them. Speak of being in the right location at the right moment and possessing the proper connections. Suddenly, everyone was checking out Stephanie Boyd's Facebook to see if any more true blue twin pictures had been added. Prior to being well known the two sisters were already well known in their hometown on the internet. Because of their eyes, their parents had begun referring to them as the True Blue Twins, and the neighborhood quickly caught on. Stephanie and Lovell would have been quite wealthy by now if they had a dime for each childhood snapshot of the daughters. People wanted to snap pictures of the exceptional girls everywhere they went. Despite being identical, their distinguishing characteristics have a slight twist that helps set them apart. Morgan, Megan's sister, has one blue and one brown eye. But Megan has two amazing piercing blue eyes. This disorder is referred to in medicine as heterochromia, when things occurs differently throughout the formation of each eye, and the genes inherited from the parents have varying effects on each of them. Although there are differences in eye color due to this disorder, vision issues do not arise. Both Mother Stephanie and the paternal grandpa of the twins have blue eyes. Even more intriguing are Megan and Morgan's great-grandaunt and uncle, who were similarly endowed with one blue and one brown eye. Morgan feels different from the rest of her family since she shares the same eye combination, but it also keeps her from feeling like an outsider. The benefit of this unique eye characteristic is that it makes things simpler for individuals to discern between the two females who were identical twins. Stephanie has always led an independent life and profession. She had worked as a plus-size model and social media influencer for some time, so she was well-versed in the workings of both the modeling and social media industries. It came as no surprise then when she took over as account manager of her children's Instagram. They currently have over 821,000 followers on their account. Their YouTube channel has almost 61,000 followers, demonstrating its immense popularity. The first video on this channel was uploaded in 2013. The videos that are uploaded depicting Morgan and Megan's daily life are still quite popular. There are scenes in these films when the females are learning things. However, you may observe them dancing, doing crafts, or styling items from their own closets. For their social media profiles to get more traction, other social influencers even began to create material about the ladies. Because Stephanie was preoccupied with being a mother, she exploited other people's work and just shared it again on the internet. Even the seasoned model was taken aback when one video received over 6.6 million views. Naturally, these ladies received a ton of invitations as soon as they were prepared to enter the modeling world. After the twins began a lucrative modeling career with several sponsorships, they gained recognition as micro-influencers, which led to marketers want to collaborate with the family for exposure. Although Stephanie was pleased with her girls' achievements, she faced a lot of criticism for the decisions she made. Many people support letting kids just play and enjoy their youth instead of putting them under so much strain. A useful way to assess whether modeling is beneficial for a youngster is to look at their level of happiness on a daily basis. Parents should take attention if their child consistently refuses to take part in the activity that is making him or her renowned. Stephanie claims that Meghan and Morgan exhibited a genuine love for what they were doing and a strong desire to be shot every day. If their notoriety stems from their physical attributes and they hear about it every day, given their beauty, kids are prone to being conceited and haughty. Therefore, it is commendable that despite all of their celebrity, Meghan and Morgan's parents have managed to keep their daughters grounded and modest. Lovell and Stephanie both made a determined effort to highlight qualities and personality traits that the girls should strive for, such as compassion and intellect. Given how quickly these two children are maturing and getting closer to adolescence, it is critical to consider the future. They ought to use the money they earn from their social media profiles and picture sessions to fund their further education and personal growth. Being able to launch their own business at such an early age is something this a unique family for which there should be gratitude and careful management. But Meghan and Morgan won't ever have to worry about their future, financially speaking, with parents like Stephanie and Lovell. You might be curious about the girls' current appearance and the events over the past few years. In about a year, the True Blue twins, who recently turned 12, will be teens. But have they continued to be as stunning and lovely as newborns? Do they still have fun modeling, or have they decided to pursue something else? It's possible that many of you already knew that these amazing twins will only get more gorgeous. The girls are old enough now that they candlelight in their Instagram account even more and provide their own suggestions and ideas for posts. They adore fashion, just as most girls do, and they're beginning to add unique touches to their wardrobe selections. They're beginning to play around with cosmetics and attractive hairstyles, but they still like modeling and posing for photos. They believe that they will pursue a career in fashion, just as their mother did, and judging by the way things are going, they will be ideal for their position. Additionally, their uniqueness is beginning to come through. Despite having identical features and being identical twins, they are still two distinct individuals with unique personalities. Their distinct eyes made it easy for others to distinguish between them, but nowadays they also know what each of them loves and hates, so they are no longer seen as a whole. They possess numerous physical characteristics and the same Instagram account, but they have diverse hobbies and will most likely pursue occupations other than modeling when they are older. In addition to being active on social media, Meghan and Morgan Boyd are employed as fashion models in the cutthroat world of fashion. They have a lot on their plates, even if they are still in school, and they all grin congruently. Since their birth, the True Blue twins have swept the globe and show no signs of slowing down. How do you personally feel about kid modeling? Do you believe that parents who want to make money on Instagram should post details of their daily life there? Furthermore, should a child even be the focus of a social media profile? Leave a comment below to let us know. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you later. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.